Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Let me go ahead and put that in chat for you. That was Jonathan Young's latest original album, Eye of the Storm, which it seems like it's actually going to be part of a full album. Oh, if I said album before, I meant his latest original song. My apologies. But literally the pinned comment by him is, "Who's ready for the full album?" So I guess there's going to be a full album. Anyway, let me go ahead and get into the stream here. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives. Welcome to the stream. As a quick word of note before we get into anything more, if you hear a little bit of clanking in the background or something, my sister and I kind of had not quite synced up schedules, so whoops. She's making dinner at the moment. Anyway, let me set that up and do that. There we go. So, welcome back to the weekly anime watch-along. Usual disclaimer here going in, don't expect to be watching the anime here with me on the screen. You're just going to have this, like, this background, just me right here, and whatever show we're watching and the episode it's on. I'm going to post a link to the official episode in chat whenever we're about to start the next episode of a thing, but if you don't have a premium account, then you'll likely get ads. In which case, you can either watch in the VOD form and pause the video whenever you get an ad, or you can go on the internet. I have not tried it myself. I do not endorse the implication of that sentiment, but I am sure that you can. Moving on. Let's see. I think that normally we start with the shows I'm watching off stream at the moment. Yeah. So I finally updated Trigun to be Trigun Stampede. I will actually go more into these on Thursday when we're doing the full catch-up version. Because today we are at the 2 weeks behind Watchalong. So the stuff that I would have been watching on the 5th. So I'm going to save many comments about the various shows that you see on screen here for then. In short, though, to just give some level of understanding... Oh, whoops, Vinland Saga's a little bit off the edge there. Whoops. Sorry. Anyway, we finished up Summertime Rendering. We are in the second half of Ancient Magus Bride, and we are keeping up with Trigun Stampede and Vinland Saga. More on those in 2 days. So, that should move us along into our first show of the evening, Revenger. Okay. Yeah, some of them didn't pop up automatically. I knew I was forgetting some, because that's just how that works. Let me go ahead and open that up. And actually, before we get into the, episode 5, yeah, okay, so there. Wait for it to load so I can pause. First frame. Copy. Paste. There you go. There is the episode. It is episode 5 of Revenger. As we wait for some people to get in here, for the drink-along today, in case you want to have whatever it is I'm drinking, I have 2 glasses in front of me. One is tea and one is booze. So yeah, we actually have a full, proper drink-along here. The tea is just English breakfast tea, so caffeinated, default tea flavor. Still a little bit too warm for my tastes, I'd say, so let that cool off for a little bit. And on my other side, I have a mojito. It's been forever since I made a mojito, but I finally have, like, the ability to properly press fruits instead of just using essentially store-bought fruit juice, like, obviously made, like, materialized down here in the archives, but based off of just the basic-ass fruit juice you can buy in the store. If you're not in America, that stuff is not... we do not assume that it is good quality. Yeah, so the mojito that I'm having is like 3 or 4 sprigs of mint worth of mint down at the bottom of the glass. Then it is half an ounce simple, 1 ounce lime juice, 2 ounce rum. Specifically, I'm using Plantation 5 year, I think it is. I forgot to look exactly. It's not one of my special infused rums, it's just rum. It's a plantation rum. But then muddle all of that... muddle all of that so that you can crush up, or not crush up the mint, but like bruise the mint to have it express oils. Then a little bit of ice into the glass, stir that up, top it off with seltzer, which for me, again, my glasses are like 20 ounces, so this is like 5 or 6 ounces of cocktail, then about 10 ounces of seltzer on top. Thankfully, it also has a straw, so I have easy access to the bottom of the glass. Man, it's been forever since I've had a mojito. Yeah, that's just easy sipping right there. The booze is not hiding, but there's a lot of nice stuff combined together. Am I getting mint out of that, actually? Let me take another sip. Mint plus lime up front. Rum takes more of the back palate, like the later flavor stuff. Actually an interesting thing to analyze. Anyway, full screen on my end. Mute desktop on OBS that you don't hear the anime because I've gotten in trouble for that in the past, and I feel like keeping my channel. Starting Revenger episode 5 in 3, 2, 1, boop. Okay, all seems good. I'm sure those fireworks are completely innocuous. Well, actually, are they? Is this just a festival? Nah, she was making a kite. You're definitely here to kill someone. Are those your friends? Ah, yes, this opening. This sure is an opening. It's okay. Make good energy to it. You know, actually, having the Virgin Mary on that guy's back, I forget most of their names at this point, but having the Virgin Mary on his back, because I know enough After Effects and Premiere stuff that I can do this very easily, I've been tempted to replace the Virgin Mary with Pope Johanna because she released an FGO. There's no point to it. It's not even like that good of a joke, but I could totally do it. I do have to wonder if the shifting colors in this last bit of the opening mean anything. Like, is it just the character colors or something? Ah, tea's cooled down a little bit. I think I forgot to stir it, actually, so the simple syrup's not actually mixed in. Yeah, now the sugar's mixed in. Is your entire thing that you just... Wait. Oh, okay. I thought her entire thing was that she was gonna just have a weird tongue. Nope, then she went topless. Yeah, so just a carnival to amuse the masses, I guess. Why is only one of you named an actual human name? Please be a normal person. Sir. Okay, if you can bet on kites and you know Neo's going to be competing, why would you even consider betting on something else? Oh yeah, that was the thing with the last episode. He's apparently really good at painting. Okay, so he's very zen. Cool. He was ordered to? I was about to chastise him for drinking right now, but then I realized who I'm about to chastise. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've heard these kids playing below this room. I guess that she could have known that they help people out in some way or another. How did you just remember that? Also, what the hell is a kite battle? Is it just whoever can stay up the longest? Wow, all $5? I mean, she has like garrote wire or something as her string. I think she has an advantage. Is Neo supposed to be androgynous? I think that might have just been a one scene joke kind of thing. Well, you're dressed. Oh, you. I thought it was the doctor. Oh yeah, Neo could have been from his troop, I guess. I suppose any one of the main cast could have been from his troop, actually. Depends on how comfortable its life was. Or became. Both, I suppose. Yeah, you recognize him. How are you cutting those strings? Is there a particular reason for kids here? Like, that's what I'm worried they're gonna go into. Oh, is that like their MO is that they do kidnap children and, like, the adults that are there? I don't know how that works. Like, are the adults the grown-up versions of the children they kidnapped, or is it more that the adults are just all in on it, and the children are, like, hopefully temp workers? Is there something he can do to get her back? Can't you just tell him no? That tracks, actually. And yeah, if Dawn's just in town basically for the festival, then just wait him out. So are they supposed to look weird or something? Because they're blonde? So far, nothing horrific has happened to them. Hey, stuffed kitsune. Okay. What you thinking? Neo? Yeah. Surprised you came of your own free will. What's up? Yeah, they're really coding this guy in a particular way. How did she leave before? Like, was it just money or favor or what? Like, actual food? Okay, you're given a rice ball. Got it. Not exactly a fully nutritious meal, but, like, I suppose they're being given food at least. Everyone in this troop is horrible, apparently. I know I shouldn't be that surprised given that the first thing we learned about them is that they kidnap children, but at the same time, yeah, like she has a bit of a caring streak, I think. She's also just the one, you know, utilizing kidnap children. Is it? And in the mountains, you don't have to sleep in a cage. Neo, you could absolutely get them out. What? Do you need the bitten gold here? Kinda feels like you could just get them out. Good question. Yes. And if she went to him willingly, though, that at least puts a different spin on this. Not exactly, no. Oh, does he? Kind of feel like you should be able to question that at least. Oh, okay. Now that's an interesting way to do that. She set it up so that she gets the kill. Yeah, your job is murder, so that is pretty far from God's path. So, have a coin, get someone to bite it. Hell, she didn't even need to actually have the twins bite it. It just helps that they're the ones who did it. You're running in place there, dudes. I guess they're protecting their livelihood? Like, if Doan gets killed, they're out of a job? You have multiple arrows, okay. Hey, strong guy versus strong guy. And I think our guy wins. His body literally transforms. I still call bullshit on those cards being that strong, but whatever. You know, two of these matchups are very even, and then you have Samurai versus Flamethrower. Hey, you strategized. Good for you. Oh, nice animation, or nice continuity on having the kick actually leave a mark on his stomach. I don't know what the hell that fuel was, but that was a hell of an explosion. I kind of feel like that shouldn't have done that much. You also probably could have gone for an arrow at some point. Like, just forego the bow in order to just stab him. There you go, that's how you save him. Hey, you do care, good for you. You're not horrible, I think, maybe. How far are we gonna go with this? Wait, so do you know that you're under attack? I am mildly confused as to how this logically flows, but I think that that is somewhat the point. Not sure that this is a good character. It looks like she's actually gonna let this happen. Oh, okay. Only one of you T-posed in this scene. I feel like if this troop was set up an episode or two earlier, then this would work a bit better. Also, they finally out and said it, the whole I love you thing. Okay. Until that point, they had been kind of tiptoeing around it with the phrasing, but no, it is that. Okay. We don't know what kind of love necessarily, but it definitely wasn't just, oh, I'm so glad to have you back, you can make me money now, or anything to that effect. I guess Snake Lady didn't want to keep the kids. Okay. Or did she? Like, are the other kids so used to being captured they just kind of go along with her? So it's only the recent. That is a lot of sponge cake or whatever that is. Dude, that sponge cake is like 70% the size of her chest. Yep, that's the only reason, totally. Yeah. That might not be her actual reasoning, it might just be an excuse, but yeah, she set that whole thing up. Oh, you have a backstory. Good for you. You know, I just realized, Doc, why don't you have a bigger shirt? Like, just everyone else kind of has their own battle uniform to a lesser or greater extent. I feel like he should have a baggier shirt so that he can fire his bow without just needing to buy a new outfit each time. I'm not sure if this show's going this direction, but my response to I want her to live like a human being in this scenario would be, does she want to? Because she's the one that brought up her own past and dealt with it. Like I said, I don't think the show's going in that direction. I don't really get that vibe out of it. But this is still following that kind of character misdirection that Gen Urobuchi generally does try to do, I think. Uh Madoka is my main example for that, and it's kind of the whole what you would expect the plot to do is not necessarily where it's actually going to go based on character motivation and general evolution of those characters. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Inspector, which I do actually have up already. Oh, hold on. Okay. Sorry, my main monitor blinked out for a moment there for some reason. Anyway, episode 5. Okay, that is... Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Sorry. The episodes are listed as watched because a couple of people have access to this account, and so I had to count them, but they're numbered from episode or from season 1. So I had to count those out manually for a moment. Anyway, copy, paste. There you go. That is Inspector Season 2, Episode 5, or Episode 17 overall, if you want to call it that. And it's called Rika Returns, which, if you weren't here before, or I didn't watch it on the watch-along, actually, but if you didn't see Inspector Season 1, Rika was, like, the main antagonist by the end, because she actually has the same powers as our protagonist, and so essentially could choose her own future. If you want details on that, go watch Inspector Season 1. It's actually a genuinely interesting enough power. Not too difficult to understand, but it is kind of annoying to explain everything about it. So, starting up the episode in 3, 2, 1, boop. They're at a festival of some kind, I guess. I'm a little bit surprised that you can kneel like that, or squat like that, given that one of your legs is fake. Hey, timestamp on stuff. It's been almost a year since season 1, I guess. Oh, that's actually probably correct safety. When you finish with the sparklers, throw them in a bucket of water. You have a mansion? Rika was at your mansion? When? I want to say Manju Koi is like the equivalent of Mad Libs. Oh wait, classic Rakugo, so probably not. Yeah, she's not going to be scared of most normal things. Hey, you, shut up. I wonder if there's any meaning to the various pieces here. Damn, you are just an absolute bitch. I have no idea when in the timeline this is. Tsukima Onna. I don't know that one. The future. Yeah, it tracks. You have a very strange outlook on the world, girl. Is that supposed to be doing that? I feel like the answer is no. Okay, so this is 2 months ago, and there's Rika. I don't know if that was her name last season or not. Hey, you look important enough to show up for a few episodes. Very much a thing in Japan. Horse racing is more niche in America, but I think it's actually a pretty big thing for Japanese culture. Hey, at least you're faithful. I mean, she can undo time, but why do you two know that this happened? Oh, good for her. Oh, I wonder if that means that she's actually going to keep the injuries, like she couldn't save the child otherwise. Forgot about the healing factor part of that, too. Don't worry, I just went to another world for a few decades. I came right back. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to that. Oh, 305 is where there were 3 suicides, got it. Rent's gotta be hella cheap then. And it wouldn't be a suicide in that case, just another death. I'm not sure if anyone would actually be paying enough attention to notice that normally, even if he was like the landlord, which I think he is. That literally just chopped lettuce. Oh, right. Yeah, she can use her future powers in order to just win at betting. Never enough to, like, really make an upset, but enough that she can keep making money off of it. Oh, did she give him the ticket? I missed that bit. $130 for what was probably like a $5 ticket or something. Oh, multiply by 20,000. Okay, maybe math just broke for a moment. Hey, you got my ticket? You did not go to the hospital, did you? Or like you just went in and said, "Hey, can I get a checkup?" So much for my not making an upset statement. Yeah, just sidestep that. Now that you're a millionaire. Wow, you're just starting with that, okay. I got hit by a truck earlier today. Wait, the guy? Were the other 2 suicides female? He saw a face in the ceiling? I mean, how much had that affected him, though? They could start off in a darker place as opposed to needing all the build-up. I could currently see this going in either direction. Either it's a misdirection and there is some kind of spirit here that maybe she knows about or something, or it could be just genuinely there's nothing else going on, but just a lot of people committed suicide here. Oh? And it's at least 2 people that hung themselves. I'm not sure about the first one. I mean, that is at least theoretically a motive. I would really like better psyche vowels on these people. And the third guy still came, even with those rumors? Like, can you move her to a different apartment or something? Because it's cheap? I think that that's our protagonist character guy. I forgot that they were related. She foiled my plot, my schemes. Normal people scheme, right? You're a stress eater, aren't you? Gone into hiding? What is the lease on this place, by the way? Is it like a yearly or is it a monthly? Given the trouble with it previously, I could see it being a monthly. I don't know if Kotoko would ever dump him, actually. In what way? I don't know if they went into that last season or not. Okay, still at Rika's place. Hey, take this bribe. Yeah, sounds about right. Maybe if, hey, those people are coming by, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here, is followed by the way, when they come by, your apartment's gonna be a lot easier to rent out. I feel like maybe that should be a bit of a bell that, or a bit of an alarm that, hey, was I helping the bad person in this situation? Did you know to introduce him like that? Okay, girlfriend, just yell out something. I mean, Harry, I'm sorry, what? I keep forgetting how thirsty Kotoko is. I mean, not inaccurate. Just as she was leaving. I wonder if it's part of Rika's plan to have these two throw our main two off. That'd be interesting, but I think it's a bit deeper than the show's going for. You have a business card. I forgot about that. I, how do you test for that? I really don't think I would blame the cheap rent on this. Blame this on the cheap rent. Whoops. Court of public opinion? Yeah. Okay, Kotoko has a history of lying about shit, though, so is this really what she thinks, or is she making something up to make it sound good? Currently leaning on the latter, I'd say. And found nothing? I don't think we heard that one. For as much as this show likes taking on these kinds of heavier topics than the average show, I'm not sure that it is deep or well written enough to really handle this as delicately as it probably should. Like, they're handling it okay, but not really delving into the psyche until some of this stuff. Yeah. But then why the same time frame as his ex? And why did the ex kill herself after 3 months? Like, did her life not improve at all and it was just a downward spiral? Hmm. I feel like Japanese culture has a different outlook on suicide than American culture, and we're really seeing one or two of the stark differences here. And you could argue that about anything, though. And they've been together for at least a year at this point. Okay, so she was lying. Again, all those are mites, though. Yeah. Yeah, all ghosts would just absolutely run the hell away. Oh. Alright, this is a 2 months ago flashback or something, wasn't it? Oh, so this is probably leading into where the episode started. Losing your boyfriend? What? Oh, okay. How popular is Rakugo in modern Japan, by the way? Is it supposed to be a secret that they kiss? Did you not hear her talk earlier? That's the end of that episode. And hey, we have the full animation. I really think that for the first, like, 3 episodes or something, they just didn't have the ending finished, so they just had the one key frame, or the one, key image for the ending. And just did a simple, like, zoom out on it or whatever it was. Yeah, what they're doing here. Anyway, as this ending starts up, let's go on to... Yep, that's what I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I'm keeping NieR on the list here because we're doing catch-up, and the latest episode of NieR is in the most recent week. But that means that for today and tomorrow, it is still on hiatus, because it was on hiatus for 2 weeks ago and last week. So, we're going to move immediately on from that over to Giant Beasts of Ars over on High Dive. So, pause the ending there. Apparently, the ending for Spectre is Invincible Love. Good to know. Anyway, we're on Ars episode 5, so click on that. I didn't have the episode pulled up. I just had the show. Start. Pause. Back 10 seconds? No? Drag back? Yeah, that works. Kind of. Okay, we might be like a couple of frames out of sync, but whatever. Copy. Paste. There you go. That is Giant Beasts of Ars, episode 5. I'm gonna take a sip of tea really quick. Check my phone. Nothing important. Yep, just YouTube telling me that I'm live. Wow, who could have guessed? Sorry for the noise. And full screen. I'm gonna drag back, and I think that that's going to start the video. So, if I'm correct about that, starting the video from frame 0 in 3, 2, 1, boop. It worked. Okay, so they were dealing with the rainstorm last time, I think. So now we're cutting back to the military by the looks of it. Where they have a lot more... What's her name again? It's not Kuro, is it? Experiment 22. Wow, I wonder what those young female silhouettes might look like. Yeah, you can just kind of make clerics. Would you like to go into this further? So you basically got demoted to patrol duty by the sounds of it? Oh yeah, if you're keeping the same pay but got demoted, then sure. That's relatable. So what? God damn it. Okay, setting up the special forces under General whatever the fuck. Okay, thanks for that. Ah, yes, the After Effects sphere. Circle, whatever. Well, we've assembled the JRPG party, so what's the actual plot going to be from this point on? We're on episode 5 of assumedly 12. Actually, while the opening goes here, let me check Anichart. Close enough. It is, yep, scheduled for 12. So yeah, we should only be getting a single core here. So given that we're on episode 5 and we've assembled the JRPG party, surely we're about to go into the actual plot for the remainder of the show. Penguin Research, have I heard of them before? I feel like it was just Giant Beasts of Ars. Yeah, this opening's fine. Swear to God, if Jiro, the already dead, whatever the fuck his name is, if he comes out as being immortal, then I call it now because Monkey King. Okay. I feel like our main dude wins. Please tell me that you knew what that was before you ate it. Your thing is that you're going to be way too touchy-feely, isn't it? Literally called a promise ring, okay. Hey, cat, would you like to tell us the story of it or something? Oh, okay. They sound like elves. Cool, please give us a plot. Oh yeah, you're the apothecary of the group, I forgot. Can this ship do that? Do you have the supplies for that? That did not sell that break very well. Did we know this guy already? It's been long enough since I saw episode 4 that maybe we knew they were going towards him. That sounds vaguely familiar. Just gonna ignore his subtitle. Kumi, there we go. No, she asked you a question, dude. Okay, time to just eliminate that as a problem, I guess. I guess his thing is that no one listens to him. Yeah, he wants to be a loner. Yeah, he's a babysitter and mentor and shit. Kind of an inherent problem there. That cat has still not gotten a name, my god. Like, that was full self-introductions and still no introduction for the cat. Mountaineers, orcs, got it. Shit. I saw you in the flashback 15 seconds ago. Jiro is just gonna stay in the ship this time. Please. Please, he's just in the ship. Okay. You two can talk. Good. Oh, I guess that they're just the translators. You know, that could be an actually kind of cool world-building detail if the beast people, whatever they're called again, were able to essentially be like the designated peacemakers slash translators. Like, if someone comes with a cat kid, then you know they come in peace because the cat kid will try to converse with your beast kid first. Yeah. Yep, there's Jiro. But yeah, if they can't, that would be a sign of them coming in peace kind of thing. But Meow was originally just a merchant, so it's just kind of added on. I killed your people like 20 years ago. Okay, we have his actual title now. Time for a fight to the death. Oh, okay. Cool. Is that the same village? No, it is not. Okay. How literally? Please be barbecue sauce. God damn, dude. Yeah, like 80% of a steak. That fish is still moving. What delicacy requires a live fish at the table? Like, they are focusing on it too. It is always in shot. Does it have metaphoric meaning? I somehow doubt it. Like, beyond this guy's sadism, basically. Oh yeah, the magic drugs. Forgot about those. I still want to believe that those are just like rock candy or something. Like, it's not drugs or magic or anything at all. It's just sugar. Okay, so you're believing in Zen. Zen's helping our main people, but we don't know, like, what Zen's deal is. Is your welcoming party one-on-one duel? Okay, cool. Yeah, this so far just seems like a welcoming party. A welcoming party for a very combatant focused peoples, but still seems welcoming, like they're not trying to kill him or anything. Okay, I'm assuming he was told the rules ahead of time and was told that it was like you can throw out of the ring. Is it just until Jiro loses, or is it like 3 rounds, or what? Yeah, he didn't answer about that. What the fuck? Oh. That makes sense, actually, in terms of, like, a cultural thing. I'm not sure if that makes sense in terms of this world. Everyone just has a goddamn title in this world. Okay, the dual part of this is kind of fading. Says the one who's literally sitting down. But there's 4 of, I guess the 4 evacuated. Okay. Also, repeated use of that that wide shot is making me realize the animation shortcut with that, because they're literally just walking in a horizontal line, but the ground extends high enough in the frame that it looks like they're walking forward. I say they, I mean the orcs. Or mountaineers, I guess? Please don't break my arm. Thank you. Oh god, my spine. Help him up. Dude. Be grateful, Jiro. Yeah, it took your leader to take him down. Or assumed leader based on positioning and just general aesthetic. I guess that was meat. I thought it was potatoes. Rock pheasant. Oh god, he is Sun Wukong. I mean, what would have happened if he just kind of lost off the bat, though? I mean, you can be a warrior race, but that's not going to be your entire peoples. There is some powerful sexual dimorphism in this race. Our author, is this just what you're into or something? Ramona, can you please take a couple? Please don't be looking at Kumi. Please don't be looking at Kumi. Okay, good. Why would you think he's gay? I mean, either of them. Wow, mountaineers are apparently totally okay with people being gay. Okay, cool. Damn. Village chief is your fucking wingman. I think we found the village queen or whatever equivalent. All of you are dressed very thinly, while the chief has armor and... yeah, all the dudes are armored. Granted, the armor doesn't cover a ton either, but it's still supposed to be protective. Hold on, in a warrior culture, why wouldn't the women also be, like, really strong? Yeah, reuse that animation, but tint it for night. Fight, fight, fight. That's the thought. Why is the beast willing to put up with this? Like, I get that they have an entire thing about fighting one-on-one, and etc., etc. Why was the scorpion willing to just stand still? Get fucked, Milan. Assumedly, his arc is that he gets stronger and more competent, but my god, he's starting out in a low bar. You couldn't center that eye any better? Like, I know it's not supposed to be centered, but why? Oh, she's a cleric. Okay. Are you sure you want to reveal that she's a cleric, dude? Like, they know that you're powerful and that you're a paladin. Well, they probably know that, but you've already seen the chief do this. Maybe wait to see if he's getting his ass kicked first. How regular. And spear. Nope, okay. What did that even do? That looks like you just pounded it in the dick or something. Hi. Insert the boulder sound clips from Avatar. The boulder thanks you. You're called the 22nd. Get a better name. You know you're a traveler, right? You can just lie. Hold up. Hold up. Is this Journey to the West? Like, they always need to protect Kumi. She's obviously important for the plot in some way. You have the Monkey King, obviously. You have 3 other characters. The cat could be the... Hi there, not Kumi. You have... The cat could be the equivalent of the horse, since it's the main transport. That would leave Sunny and Pigsy. I could totally see that being a thing. Just modern fantasy retelling of Journey to the West. I have to think a little more on it, but it works better than I want it to. Anyway, end credits for that one. So what is next? We have 1 or 2 remaining, actually. Okay, we have Buddy Daddies, which I think might be the end. Let me do this very quickly. Okay, yeah. Buddy Daddies is the last one. So, close Spectre, close Giant Beasts of Ars, over to Buddy Daddies episode 5. Wait for it to load. Pause. First frame. Copy. Paste. There you go. So let's see. Miria's in school. Looks like they're getting... Oh, that's household expenses. Okay, I thought that I was going to be like school grades or something and that she was failing. Let's see. They have a lot of remaining expenses by the looks of it. Like, just the first line in general. 2012, 1080, 4210, 15200, 21502, 643367. I think I know where the guns get bought or something. Anyway, starting up the episode proper in 3, 2... Dear God, that's daily, I just realized. Like, it's 310, 311, 312, and it's over 500,000 yen per day. That is over $5,000, probably more like $6,000. Oh, duh. It's like going on $7,000 per day in remaining expenses. Anyway, starting it in 3, 2, 1, boop. Total, what the fuck? What? How was expenses at the end only at 500,000? I think it's a PS5 controller. Begging your friend? Yup. Oh, begging your friend for work, not money. Okay. Just mild fragment better. That makes sense. And Miri has school now. Looks like it was 4 jobs 1 week. Not sure how that compares to their normal workload. Okay. Opening, so time to check my phone. Totally serviceable opening. I just wish it wasn't quite so auto-tuned. So I just crane my head up. Okay, into the actual episode. You have 4 jobs. Split up the work. I'm trying to read that. I think that was the daycare teacher. Who got COVID? Operations virus from the facility. Oh, it is COVID. Okay. Dear God, just say you have to be home for a few days. Right. Right. I forgot who I was talking about. Are you going to trade off in shifts or something? Because actually seeing one of you each do a job would be kind of interesting. Oh God, no. Shit, my cover. We're freelance. Freelance handyman. He won't lie to her, he just won't engage either. Uh, feel like that would not be super viable at that point, although I know that some people have done that. Oh, they basically wait until she's asleep, then do all their work. This does not seem like it will go well. Dude, just go back to sleep. Go into the store. Seriously, you need to come up with a cover for what you do. Ah, shit, she's out. That did that entire sequence take 10 seconds or something? He wasn't even off the floor yet. And she's already seen him on the job like twice. How much is this gonna hurt anything? I'd say get a coffee, but I think his blood is 30% caffeine at the moment. Oh, that's actually a little bit clever. Hi, her mom. Okay. But actually, what I'm saying there, actually a little bit clever. He doesn't realize he's being tailed because he's so exhausted, so that gives her the opening to be able to tail him. Thank God this girl can just navigate so easily. Store has windows. Huzzah, the little girl is lost now! Ah, shit. Yes. God, at this point, I'm more on Q's side, because these two just keep fucking up around him. So, I accept that she wouldn't have a phone. She's 4, I think. Do you not have any other way to communicate with her? Like, for lack of better tech, did you not chip her? I actually couldn't tell if that wasn't her. I'm terrible at telling people apart at a glance. Oh, hi there, the antagonist guy. You're from a different show. Well done. Have a good day. Is he actually going to be a lot more sympathetic to them now, or when he realizes that she's theirs? That'd be the obvious way through. I want them to do, like, a half subversion on that. Like, just take it one step beyond. Thank God that door is soundproof. Oh, that was Tetmiri. I wonder what that first syllable does there. Because I know that Tet or De is, like, command or something. Dear God, just come clean. Oh, you have other customers for once? Good for you. No, you don't. Weren't you in the middle of asking for help? Dear God, dude. I mean, yes, but in what way do you mean? Oh, this could be a great babysitting spot for her, actually. You're just straight up their boss, I guess. Oh yeah, you never actually confess that you're her dad's. So he still thinks that she's just like a kid you're looking after for babysitting. Immediate grilling. You know, the subtitle was, "Do you want anything to drink?" The actually what he said was, "Do you want juice? Or do you want to drink juice?" Also, assumably he's making a mocktail there, because I'm actually noticing some stuff that looks familiar to me. Like he muddled some strawberries, poured a measure of simple by the looks of it. It wasn't my preferred type of jigger, but it was an actual jigger. I actually want to go back and see what those ingredients were, because I wasn't paying quite enough attention. To me, it looked like it was strawberries simple and lemon juice or something to that effect. I feel like I must have missed one or two ingredients, though. Thanks for that, anime. You kinda suck at this, don't ya? Sean, huh. In a matter of speaking. How much are you gonna tell her? I feel like he's the one that would be cognizant enough to just lie. He could pull that off, yeah. Oh, and covering for if he really sucks at it. What? Good luck pulling that one off. I guess just shut up and say nothing is going to be a decent enough way to cover for that. Air vents do not stop sound. Assumedly, they know the distance between those buildings, they can calibrate the sniper. He's just waiting for her to be gone so that he can just talk to them about this, by which I mean absolutely rake them over the coals. Accurate. Accurate. Oh, she's actually... Interesting drawing, I'll just put it at that. She called you Papa about 5 different times. Sorry if you could hear that. I took a sip of my drink and the straw had just a little gap for air. We will talk tomorrow. Thank you. End of the episode? No, not quite. Okay. Why are you there? I guess the parents were invited for that day. Oh, so he knew beforehand. Okay. But you owned up to it, so he's okay. Yeah, it's murder. Oh, hey, conflict, possibly. Whoa, the organization, what? Right, Ray has a backstory. Forgot about that. Not according to her memory. She's too precious for him to dislike. That sounds like it'd be a bad thing. I mean, depends on your perspective. Okay. Decent note to end on, actually. Anyway, that is the final show of the evening, so gonna pause that so I can talk without needing to talk over the ending music. Yeah, since we cut out NieR, it's actually below the 2 hour mark, but given that we're doing this tomorrow and the next day as well, I'm okay with calling it just a little on the short side. So, if this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff you heard a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where, like I said, we're going to be continuing with the Watchalong catch-up. In the meantime, if you want to keep up with my various thoughts per day, normally anime, video games, astronomy, that kind of thing, go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Peter Moxilin. Maybe in the next few days I'll actually finally be able to get my outro correct, because I definitely did not mention Twitter last time, and I forget how I integrated it before my little, 3-week break or whatever that was. Anyway, that's all I got, so see you in the next one. Bye.